Jared says, greetings from Georgia. First things first, I appreciate all the amazing insights you both provide on the show, and I'm looking forward to listening and learning throughout the upcoming year and beyond. I'm 26 years old, newly engaged, and I'm a mortgage lender. I switched to the mortgage side after 2 full-time years in real estate sales, in which I averaged about $60,000 in commissions. We also began a real estate photography company that earned us $30,000 in 2024. I'm hopeful about my earning potential in my new role, and I have my sights set on beginning my investment journey this year. I have about $600 in monthly debt across my auto loan, my student loans, and my credit card monthly payments, and a $24.55 per month mortgage that is currently being evenly split between myself and my fiance. For someone in my position whose income can fluctuate dramatically month to month depending on my production in my businesses, how would you approach the balance of investing and paying off debt? Which one would you choose? Is there a middle ground? How do I think about this? I'll take a first stab at this one, Robert. We get this question all the time from people that are on more of like the commission side of the equation for their compensation, right? Some months they make $3,400, other months they make $34,000. It's all over the place. How I like to think about budgeting, paying off debt, and investing when I'm someone making variable commission or variable, compensation on a monthly basis is by working backwards. Here's what I mean. Go open up your honest budget, right? You all know what that is by now. And it shows you everything that you're spending every single month. What I want you to do is work backwards. I want you to look and see, okay, during the month of January, I'm supposed to spend $4,700 because that is what I've budgeted. So what I want you to do is focus on earning that $4,700. And once you've earned that, now it's time to take everything above that and say, okay, here's what I now have left to begin paying off debt or invest. So I guess what I'm trying to say is by knowing what you need to have to live will allow you to figure out what you have extra to pay off debt and invest. So the other way around is people say, okay, I know I make this much money. Let's call it $6,000 a month is what I get paid every month. And now you got to figure out how to divvy all that up. By flipping that on its head, you know exactly how much you spend, therefore how much you need to earn that month to cover your basic living expenses and all the stuff that comes with that. Before you can now say, okay, everything above that, I now have the flexibility to pay off debt and begin investing. Now, again, we always want to encourage everyone, build the base, assuming it's low interest debt, keep it around, build your base. You did mention credit card debt, so that is absolutely what you should be focused on paying off. You cannot out invest a 30% interest rate.
Yeah, and I would say one other piece of the puzzle I would add to this is you're in your 20s. You have a lot of time horizon for your investment strategies in your future and your retirement. But right now, you need to focus on getting out of high interest debt and making sure that under no circumstances you let that grow again. You need to be putting away that 10, 15, 20% of your net income every single month. And until you can do that, it's really hard to grow your wealth and be financially free. So in my opinion, you've got the main job, you've got the side hustle. Guess what? I would look for a third source of income, even if it's only $1,000 a month and you have to do it every Sunday during the month or every Saturday afternoon. I would find a way to knock that out as soon as possible, because the longer you delay putting money aside for retirement, the less time you have for it to compound on itself. And that is the most important thing when you are young, is to invest early and often.
I also want to call out, you made $30,000 in 2024 with your real estate photography side hustle. That's huge. That's amazing. Now the question is, how do you double that in 2025, right? How do you go from 30,000 in 24 to 60,000 in 25? Maybe it's time to start running some ads. Maybe it's time to, reconnect with some old real estate agents. That, to me, Robert, is the biggest upside potential that Jared has with his income, is really getting that real estate photography business off the ground and running super smoothly throughout this year.
Yeah, he could try digital ads. They could try adding new services. Maybe they offer drone services or something else to be another a la carte item to add on top of their photography. There's a lot you can do with real estate photography, especially right now because everyone needs help selling properties, and so many real estate agents are still running behind in the technology part of real estate sales, and they're just not doing a good job. And you educating them, maybe through content or a YouTube channel, would also help you get further clients.
Ooh, I didn't think about that. Some content. That's a good idea.